Redman is in the building, of course. Jersey's finest, all about them bars, marijuana smoker. Hey, PSA announcement. I need everybody go support. That's right, support my fucking state, my city. Heritage Hip Hop, a New Jersey media source that celebrates New Jersey hip hop worldwide. Facts. And we are celebrating our legends right here, Jersey, baby. Please subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop on social media. That is Heritage Hip Hop on social media. Jersey, you know I love you. Jersey, you know we got bars and we got music and we got legends all day. And if you believe in Jersey and you love Jersey like I do, support that Heritage Hip Hop on all social media platforms. This is Redman and I approve this message.
Yo, salutations to everybody out there watching. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm pissed off tonight. I'm not really pissed. I'm disappointed because I was on social media today, not feeling well, kind of sick, so pardon me if I sound crazy. But I was on social media and I saw a post that got under my skin. And I want to share it with y'all real fast. And if you can see it on the screen, it is right here. This post was put up by New Jersey One Hip Hop. Okay. And the post reads as follows. I can't believe there is no podcast focused on the New Jersey hip hop scene. That's crazy. If anyone wants to collab on curating one with us, we have access to plenty in the scene. Let's work. I can't do everything, and everybody can't be the rapper. So let's find a role and fill in with the muscle joint and hashtag Jersey. I don't know about y'all, but that was the most disrespectful bullshit I saw today when I saw that post. Because I get what they're trying to do, and I'll talk to them in the post. I get what they're trying to do, but the execution of it was bullshit. And that really pissed me off because Heritage Hip Hop has been around for 7 years. And we have other platforms in New Jersey that's been around, if not longer, and have a lot of stain in the community, whether it's in New Jersey and in other places. And for someone to say there is no podcast focused on the New Jersey hip hop scene, that is total garbage. But one, you disrespect the people who put their money, time, effort, know-how, and study into the music industry. And you disrespect the people who take their hard-earned money, their time, and the effort to go out and expose the world to this great stuff that we have here in New Jersey. Now, if you really look at the post, they're saying they want to start a podcast with somebody and they want to do work with people, but that's not the way to get it done. Pardon me. That's how this is shitting on people who've put work out here. That's shitting on people like Time to Grind Radio. Shout out to Big 7. That's shitting on people like 8 Squad Rebel Radio. That's shitting on people like Heritage Hip Hop, my platform. Now let's go into depth about something real fast. This is the problem with all you niggas out here that claim to be in this hip hop game, and y'all just do it for yourselves and not really thinking about the overall aspect of what the culture means. And I don't even want to talk about the rappers first. I want to talk about you media heads, because this is the wrong way to get shit done. You will never, ever, ever see Heritage Hip Hop disrespect somebody. I'm not even going to disrespect these folks tonight. I'm not. But you never, ever hear me say, F somebody, don't mess with them, or there is nobody out here doing it. No, I'm going to stake my claim and say I'm one of, if not one of the best interviewers that's in New Jersey when it comes to this hip hop thing. I'm one of the best ones out here, but I'm not going to discredit other people who do the work. Time to Grind Radio, for one. Big Sev, right? Shout out to my mentor, Big 7. Big 7 has a platform where he exposes music from all over and has people from Jersey on it in a radio setting. Radio first, where your music can get played and people can be interviewed. So it's like that Hot 97 105 feel, right? Okay. Then you have podcast radio, which is A Squad Rebel Radio, where it's a station full of podcasters that talk about you, your music, and you get interviewed, but in a radio setting. Then you have people like me who are in the community freelancing, who do podcasts, video, blogs, breaking records, like some of the shows at the other, like the stations out here. I'm not radio, but I do a damn good job of making sure New Jersey's always been exposed when it comes to this music industry and getting people heard. Not only that, podcasting is a specialized thing where it's more than just being seen on the camera, because that's not a fucking podcast. That's a blog. That's a blog. Podcasts are audio. And you mean to tell me there are no other platforms out here in New Jersey where people are not being exposed through audio? You got I just did a podcast yesterday. Shout out to Seek. The hello. Give me 1 second. Besides A Squad Rebel Radio, besides Time to Grind, you have Tanya Champagne and her show that's out. You have all these shows on A Squad Rebel Radio. For instance, Grumpy's World, where they break records. You have Laps, Life After the Prison System. You have the No Ma'am Show. You have Blazer Smith, the Bally Hour, Talk That Talk. Just a few, mind you, of some of the many podcasts that is on that station. I don't even want to be on here long to be talking too long about this and about that. But I will tell you, this ain't a good look. And this is what makes New Jersey hip hop fail. Is because you have stuff like this being posted that shits on the people that are really out here putting that work in. Excuse me, I was looking for another podcast. I apologize, Seek. Tag yourself in this so people will know. Because I'm asking everybody who sees this on any social media, tag yourself in this post and tag your show. Because I'm tired of the lazy bullshit that's going on in New Jersey hip hop. And this right here ain't going to get it. Because this is disgusting and very disrespectful. Because I remember when this platform started, and I remember how this platform went through their issues with people putting shows together and things like that. I remember this platform having an issue with say who's the top artist in New Jersey and getting backlash from it, and Heritage Hip Hop was there to stick up for them. You know what I'm saying? I remember those days. And to say that there's no podcast focused on the New Jersey scene is bullshit. Because, listen, you got to recognize something. New Jersey and all hip hop is different. And the one thing we all have in common with all hip hop all over the place is ageism. So, what New Jersey hip hop scene are you talking about? Are you talking about the veterans legends? Are you talking about the 90s, the 2000s, the newest people right now, the 80s? I can't speak for everybody, but I can tell you about me because I cover the entire Jersey hip hop scene, old to the new. And I might not know everybody, but you know whose fault that is? That's you, the artist's fault. Because you are supposed to go out and do research and find who are the people you need to talk to when it comes to getting your music played or getting your records broke or something. And I'm not going to go into all that and be like I said, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I will say this. If you could talk to somebody about football, movies, or whatever, and you could bring up the past about things that were before you, and you could argue these things down and have rebuttals and debates, that means you did your research and it interested you. If this is your field, music, and you're going to go into this thing, stop giving the bullshit. Jersey need to stick together. Jersey need to do this. Jersey need to do that. When you need to do your work and be official on where am I supposed to go? Who am I talking to? How does this benefit me? How does this help? And how is this going to get me to move forward? Because I don't want to see this no more. Because that's a bold-faced bullshit lie. I can't believe I seen this. And it just pissed me off. And one thing I seen, shout out to everybody who shouted out Heritage Hip Hop in the post. And shout out to everybody who shouted out their own podcasts and movements in the post. But the one thing that really pissed me off is collab. If anyone wants to collab on curating one with you, how about you collab with the people who have these things? Because I remember I would reach out to people and say, you got South Jersey? I'm in North Jersey. Let's start funneling back and forth because people in South Jersey think people up north don't mess with them and vice versa. And that's false. The problem with New Jersey is that half of New Jersey wants to be New York and half wants to be Philly, and there's no New Jersey identity. So then to put something like this out, not only are you giving the misconception that nobody cares about Jersey, there's nobody out here, you're just proving people right who say New Jersey can't get their shit together because Jersey has no identity. This is evil, and I won't allow this to go on. I want to show y'all something. Since nobody in Jersey, nobody's holding down the Jersey hip hop scene. That's my website. Do you see that this is my logo? And do you see this? I'm a member of the New Jersey Fleet DJs, which means I'm able to help break records of these people from Jersey and get them on these platforms. I am one of those people who could tell you if your music is quality or not. I'm one of them people who ask you, are you doing this to be popular or are you doing this for a career? Because if you're doing it to be popular, do you? That means you don't want to know about LLCs. You don't want to know about how to make money. You don't want to know about touring. You don't want to know about how to effectively put your music out there. You don't want to know what it is to travel and be seen. And you don't want to know how it is to perfectly get your music heard by all people so it never grows old. You don't connect with these two symbols right here, you have lost in trying to get your stuff out there. And I'm not dumbing down for nobody, and I'm not going to talk about other people, not what they do or whatever. I'm just talking about me right now. This is what I do. And I've been doing this for 7 years. How dare somebody say there's no platform in New Jersey? And how dare you say, I don't know any platforms in New Jersey because you haven't looked. If you have looked and you have not found, then welcome to Heritage Hip Hop, because I'm here for you. Here's my feature: podcast interviews, shows. But that podcast interview is the first thing. And if you look at it, I'm featured on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music, and other places as well. Not only is it hip hop, as a sister show, and in the R&B, which will be back soon. But don't say there's nothing out there. Show content, interviews. You don't know those people? Find out who they are by listening to my show. I cover creativity. There's people out here who like games and who draw. Blogs that help expose your music. Like I said, live performances, because I'm out here. But I want to focus on the podcast part first because people say they're looking for podcasts. Well, let's go to YouTube. Let's look at my videos. Podcasts, appearing on other networks, the Mic Council, podcasting. I've covered people from New York, New Jersey, Canada, overseas in Europe, etc. And I've exposed people to their music to now people know who these great artists are. And if you pay attention to my episodes, I'm 218 episodes in. Now, you mean to tell me somebody says there's no podcast in New Jersey that's tapped into the New Jersey scene? Truth behind bars. These are mostly people in New Jersey. Do you know Stress? Do you know him? And if you looking at my numbers and saying, well, these numbers ain't, well, that's your fault because you don't know who I am and you're not helping me. And you talking about collabing? Collaboration means we all can eat. All media can follow each other and run each other's numbers up, and we can build New Jersey the way it's supposed to be. I'm tired of hearing people say Jersey need to be like Atlanta. We all need to just put our money behind nobody. No, we don't. We don't need to just put money behind people and just do whatever. Look at my featured channels here. These are platforms that I follow. These are people I support who have support me. Where are y'all down here? Where are you? There's other people that should be here, like A Squad, Rebel Radio, and such. 'Cause I do collaborate with them frequently. Time to Grind, like I said, Big Sev is my mentor. But the bottom line is, this is disgusting, and it should never have been. You want to know how we could fix this? Stop putting out disrespectful posts and talk to the people in your field, and let's build together. You know the problem with people? Y'all don't want to build together. Y'all have egos. Y'all want to be the main person out here flying the flag so everybody could come to you instead of saying, how do we make the community better? How do we make the culture better? How do we build so everybody eats and everybody gets a chance? And I'm not talking about being fair. I'm talking about being equitable. And if you don't know the difference between fair and equity, then there's a problem right there. I'm not here to slop y'all and cater to your egos. I'm here to tell the truth. And the truth is, there's lots of people out here doing this work when it comes to the hip hop culture. And I can't speak to them, but I can speak for me. When it comes to me and seeing shit like that post right there, I can't believe there's no podcast focused on the Jersey hip hop scene. That's crazy. That's bullshit. Don't you ever put that shit out there with me and have me see my name connected to this bullshit, because at the end of the day, this is trash. And I'm not dealing with trash. My daddy taught me not to play with trash. That's why I don't follow this. This is garbage. But I wanted to put something out there that you know. There are people out here who bust their ass to get well-known artists known in this state. You want to know who some of the hot artists in Jersey who cover that hip hop scene in Jersey? Follow Heritage Hip Hop and look at who I cover. Shout out to the Cornerstones. Shout out to Ill City. Shout out to NJ Threat. Shout out to Stress. Shout out to Keith Chandler. Shout out to Queen Nevaeh, Lady London. Shout out to Gail Campbell, Stan Ipkiss. Like I said, the whole A Squad Rebel Radio and people who rhyme there. Shout out to Time to Grind. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the singers. Shout out to Karma. Shout out to people out there who are making their moves, because this shit right here is ridiculous. Shout out to GHE, Ground Heart Entertainment. Shout out to my sister Quilla. Y'all are out here putting out propaganda like this and having people think there's nobody out there and they should come only through you to get your shit right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm never going to tell you who not to work with. Work with them. Build with them. But don't ever put no shit out here like this again. Because at the end of the day, you're disrespecting the people that's out here putting in hard work. You're disrespecting the people who support great music, great people. And me, I don't invest in your playlist. I invest in you as a person. So if I can't build with you, then there's a problem. Shout out to everybody who supported Heritage Hip Hop, like Rap Villain, was my peoples. Shout out to everybody who's ever sat down with me or had a conversation. There's too many of y'all to name, but there's great ones I've named. I'm disappointed in it, and it's disgusting that we have New Jersey media who can't get their shit together and collab, and then we got New Jersey artists who can't work with the media and vice versa to build what we need to build to be successful. You want to know what it is to be successful and what it takes to be successful? Media collaborate, the artists collaborate, and we build something together. I'm not better than anyone out there, and you're not better than me. But if we could come together, we could be the best thing going, bring people to us, and show the world that not only do we have something to say, but we have quality content to give and quality artists to give the world. You see some shit like this, I can't believe there are no. I didn't got time for this. I'm not feeling well. I just came on here to talk about this because this disgusted me. And maybe I needed more content, so I just did this video. But I'm gonna tell you this: Anybody feel like this? There is no? Do your research first before you say there is no. And if you ever see a problem, the best way to be rich is to fulfill the need of the problem. Fulfill the problem. Fix it. Sorry if you think I'm rambling and I don't sound well, but let me tell you something. You're not going to disrespect me and the work I put in. You're not going to disrespect good, hardworking people like Big Zay, Big Seven, Tanya Champagne, man Seek and his podcast, Forever Heritage Hip Hop. You're not going to disrespect the people who do podcasts on A Squad Rebel Radio. Too many of them to name, who are artists and people who interview as well. We're not going to do that shit. Get y'all shit right. Do better than that. And if you did this just to start a conversation, obviously you started the wrong conversation. All artists out there that's looking for somebody to podcast and interview and listen to your music and really give in-depth interviews and stuff with you, come to Heritage Hip Hop and seek out the other podcast stations in New Jersey that do that quality work. Salute to you, and I hope y'all do better than this next time. Because if you don't, well, you'll see the repercussions of it from how people respond to it. Because this is just me responding to it. I had the balls to say something. Other people let you go on like, I'm not going to answer them. I'm not going to say nothing. No, I hope you take this, not think of it as me being harsh, but you take it as I could do better. Because you know what? This is how people speak to me to make me better, and I'm giving that to you. May the Most High bless you all. Subscribe to Heritage Hip Hop on all social media. Follow heritagehiphop.com, Heritage Hip Hop, at Heritage Hip Hop on all social media, and the Heritage Hip Hop podcast on all podcast streaming platforms. Like I said, I'm not feeling well, but I wanted to address this. This really, really got under my skin. Before I leave, shout out to the people who inspire me and who have kept me podcasting. The New Jersey hip hop culture, the Temple of Hip Hop, Doggy Diamonds TV, and Ralph McDaniel. With that being said, this is Karev saying peace, and I'm out.
Real hip hop, real.